Hello everybody, J-Man Major Tofi, and today I wanted to go all over my open beta impressions of Marvel Tokon. Dude, I'm having so much fun with this game. It's insane. And I also just wanted to summarize it into 3 points, just the basic order of good, bad, and the 2 other notes that I see going on in Tokon talks talking about the game that I want to give my opinion on. So I'm gonna be honest, no BS, and let's just get right into the open beta impressions. So the good, I feel like is good. So starting from the first note right here, the tagging system is a really good mechanic that's begging to be explored. This video is, by the way, is semi-scripted, right? Where I just have notes, kind of, sort of like my major mumbles, but yeah, I just, to be honest, it literally just says Twitter clip making use of the tag button instead of the assemble/assist. And that is very true, and hopefully I have that on screen, because, dude, even Max said it, I think I'll be showing you, we barely scratched the surface. So, and that's the thing, they want me to use the tag button, that's fine, but can I use it at the end of an animation or something? Because you can only do those tags from neutral, right? Again, you can do something from you could do something after you tag them in, and you're in the middle of switching, but you should probably can I do it at the end of an animation? If that's too broken, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. They know better than me. Well, sometimes sometimes companies know better than the fighting games players they serve. And they're right, taking a season 2. Oh my gosh. But anywho, yeah, I think the tagging system is a very good mechanic, and obviously they're not the first to do it, but yeah, we barely scratched the surface, and I really wish I did this in the beta. Dude, when me and Trey played Marvel Rivals beta, I think everyone felt it, but we got addicted to crack or whatever, because me and Trey were just bro, we're just constantly waiting. We missed Rivals that much when the beta stopped. And that is the same feeling with me. I really miss this game. Don't worry, I pre-ordered it, by the way. Don't you worry. So I am A-okay. I'm gonna play it. You already know that for a fact. And you probably just looked at my main team, because I'm gonna be honest, regardless of tiers or whatnot, I just like those 4 characters, as characters and stuff. I just really wanted to play those. Don't worry, I'm still gonna play other people. But granted in mind, I gotta work with 4 characters a team. And even then, at least in my opinion, since I'm a fighting game, I guess, veteran, I use that term loosely because I just play fighting games, which, I know what that means, but when somebody says that, it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of implies that, yeah, I can beat Sonic Fox with, one hand tied around my back. You know what I mean? It's no, I'm not that good. I don't think I'll ever be that good. He's really freaking good. And we'll speak about him later. Don't you worry. That's a foreshadowing. But yeah, I think the tagging system is a very good mechanic. We need to use that more, and if I had to give one buff to it, at least normals, alright, just to balance it out, at least normals, let us use the tag button, not the assist button, at the end of an animation. That way we can set up a super, not a super, gosh dang it, a special tag. So, and by the way, you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just tag to him after you assist? That is true, and people have talked about tag flexibility. I was fine with it because, I don't need this to be 2SKO where it's oh, well, I could just free tag or whatever, right? You want to have restrictions, restrictions to build creativity sometimes, so yeah, I get that. Even though they do have some restrictions that I'm gonna go in my bad section, I'm just okay, no, this needs to not be a restriction, but but yeah, that's one buff I would give it if you want us to make use the tag button, okay? Now, my second point here is you don't have to learn every character in the game. I said in the game to be good at it, but that could be true for probably every fighting game, right? Most fighting games, where you could just learn one. But I mean, mainly mean the team. If you legit want to do your favorite superhero, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, and but you don't want to learn all 4 because you might think it's, in quotation marks, hard, whatever, then that is all to you. And yes, if you're playing a brand new fighting game, whatever. And by the way, I might do a complete beginner's guide I even told Console this, but I'm not even gonna have like combos or whatever. I'm just gonna teach everyone the link attacks and BRBs. And my advice is just experience if you want to get better at it. And you can practice or whatever, but basically it's to get those complete newbies who are just, oh, this brand new Marvel fighting game or whatever. Just get them out there. I'm gonna go over some other stuff, but basically that's what I'm just gonna do, like a complete beginner's guide. Then I might, if that does really well, I'll go do a complete intermediate guide or just my personal guide, like my tips. But anywho, yeah, you could just learn one character on your team. You could literally play the game like a 1v1 with assist, which is the most safe and boring way, in my opinion. I want to freaking switch around. I want to, when Iron Man slams the opponent down, and Cap does his lariat, you know, generic lariat assist move. Well, I want to switch to Captain America and continue the combo off like you've seen in my gameplay here. And you might be thinking, well, what about zoning or whatever, like your character's bad against zoning? You might be seeing this footage here, by the way. I'm gonna try to put it on purpose, but this Iron Man is just better than me. He's just zoning me, and I just need to play better. Like, GG's to him. The thing is, this game has a super dash that's an anti-zoning trick. I didn't do it. I forgot all about it. That's on me. That is completely on me. I just forgot about doing it. I probably should have, because yeah, I think they said it's immune to projectiles and assist attacks. So yeah, that's completely on me. I should have did that. Like tried to just super dash. So yeah, theoretically, if you're like, oh, let me just wait until zoning. Yeah, let me just wait until like zone. I can't, you know, the opponent's thinking about that. I'm just gonna be better than you in zone. No, you literally have an anti-zoning trick. Everyone has a super dash in this game. That was literally on me, so you don't even have to learn the anti-zoning character like Doom. I mean, you could if you want, makes it more simpler, because yeah, obviously people can bait that out as time comes, but then again, you could just try to bait that out, and like, if they're trying to bait that out, oh, they're just gonna stop zoning for a while, you know? But anywho, you don't even need to learn the specific assists to use in the combos. And the thing is about that specific assist stuff, I do agree with Max that you need to get more rewarded for doing this specific assist, because I saw in his stream he did this Magneto assist in the combo, like in training. It did the same damage as a lariat combo. I'm like, a bit more damage, like, you know, just a bit more damage, and a bit, because I'm pretty sure it goes down lesser if you do the specific assist, so you get more combo time to work with. But I still think we should drop that, like, probably even more for, you know, people who are really good at the game. But yeah, you don't even need to learn the specific assist to use in a combo. Everyone has a generic lariat assist which eases the combos for everyone. So, and also auto combos and even air auto combos where you could just mash one button and play the game. By the way, I don't mean to say that in a derogatory way, right? I truly mean that you can just play. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like people get the wrong idea that, oh, I had to learn everything and all that to play a fighting game. I can assure you, the top players in Street Fighter 6, I'm pretty sure that has been posted, but like I think a top player in SF6 only has 1 hour in practice, so he's just top, probably like top 500 in SF6 with 1 hour of practice, bro. That is insane to me. That's always insane to me. But anywho, yeah, you have the generic lariat assist, so that just helps everybody. Then you have the auto combos and the auto combos in the air. I'm gonna be honest, I think this game should be a slam dunk for noobs and stuff. You don't have to learn everyone on the team. You can literally learn just one character. If you want to play like 1v1 game, you don't even want to treat it as a tag fighter. First of all, good luck. Especially if you get in the high ranks. If you like go to the top 500 character using that, you just learned one. You just learned Spider-Man. You don't even use the assist, by the way, neutral or anything. You just web zip around and everything. You know what? Good luck. I would love to see that. I don't know how, because your combos are not gonna extend at least mid-screen by itself without like a generic, even like a generic lariat assist. But hey, you do you, Booze. You do you. So yeah, that's another reason why I think this game is gonna be so friendly to noobs and stuff, just brand new to fighting games. You could literally just learn one character, and as long as you learn that character, you're good. I think you should trust me on this one. Now, yes, in every fighting game, by the way, there is going to be some high tiers or whatever. And yes, most fighting game veterans or tag fighter veterans, no, let's just dumb it down to fighting game veterans since they play tag fighters and stuff. You're gonna switch around and stuff, so just be wary about that, man. You know, so that's your choice if you want to play a 1v4 or 1v1 or with assists and stuff. But hey, like I said, I think you should trust me. You just want learn one character if you don't want to learn 4 characters. I did because I'm just gonna be honest, I like being cautiously cautious. I'm not gonna sit here and just learn 1 character or even 2 or even 3. I'm gonna learn everybody on my team because what if I'm that character? It just makes more sense to me. But again, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. If you just want to learn 1 character, this game has that path for you. Now, I don't know why I wrote this on here because it's pretty obvious. I don't know why this is like part of the good one. I think I was just running out of ideas, even though I have like 3 others down below. But yeah, if you do the tagging mechanic, you get rewarded for it by getting access to more mix and damage. The dude, J-Man. So I guess, yeah, if people are just like, oh, I'm just not gonna tag like newbies to the fighting game somehow here in this. Yes, you could just tag and get more mix and damage and stuff. Like the game awards you for doing that, obviously. I'm just gonna move on to my next note because that's just like, I don't know why I wrote that. First of all, this game is oozing good creativity. I see so many combos online that just works. People just thought to do things and it might work, if that makes sense. Like, dude, who thought like after Spider-Man, you might see me do it in this video when I play Spider-Man, who thought to like, yeah, I'll play Spider-Man after I web zip, I'll do the medium, medium, and then into a medium web balls. Who thought to do that? Like, that hit stun or whatever, bro. Like, holy crap. That's amazing. And then I see, you know, Mags playing it. Wolverine gets a medium DP, I believe, after a 5H in the air. And then he gets a quarter circle back, which is just like eviscerate, where he spins around and stuff. That's just cool to me, man. It's just like Avatar, the fighting game, by the way, where that just came out recently. How it has so much sauce and stuff. That's just really cool. I hope it does well. I really hope it does well because that game has no modern mode and stuff. Like you're just freeballing it. And also, I already seen people just in the betas like, bro, what is this input? Like looking at the DP input. Like what? And the thing is, next to it was like a quarter circle forward input. I believe he's talking about DP. I don't believe he's talking about like quarter circle forward. There's no way he's like, what is this too, bro? I think he just screenshotted the page that included it. There's no way he's talking about that, man. But anywho, yeah, I just really like, man, I'm gonna have so much fun labbing. Dude, it got to the point where I had so much fun labbing that I like, legit, I was like wasting my beta. I had to slap myself and be like, dude, just play others. I'm just like, I don't know, brain. I kind of like, I'm having so much fun just playing by myself, like labbing. It's insane. But anywho, yeah, if you're a lab monster, this game just is gonna be another game for you, bro. Like Zhao, I can't wait to see his videos, bro. And my other note right here, for the love of goodness, thank God for no auto combos on whiff. That irritated the fudge out of me in fighters. Like, and yes, Trey, if you're listening to this, yes, you concluded to the problem by just fudging mashing it. And I don't know why they made auto combos anti-air, because why the fudge not, I guess. But yeah, even when I played people online, it's just like, bro, why are you mashing? You're mashing the button because you know the last hit's anti-air. This is so stupid. And yes, I even, yeah, like others said, like, I don't know, fighters should just be like, remove them completely, or if we can't remove them because, yeah, some of them are in combos, oh, you can only auto combo and whiff in a combo. But yeah, they just said no. Now, to my knowledge, I don't know if that rule, is that rule, but I'm pretty sure they just took it out on whiff. There's no auto comboing on whiff, which I think that was in the start of the game, by the way. I've seen people complain about that, and then they just took it out. Thank God, I say. I don't want people rewarded for mashing. I truly don't. It's so just it's so irritating. It's so irritating to just see people, yeah, I'm just gonna mash this and get rewarded for it essentially. And I guess you can think up in your head of a fighting game character that does you like that. I'd say Prime Launch Virtuosa from freaking For Honor. Gosh, I hated that chick. But anywho, yeah, thank God that's gone. And now this one right here. Now, Guilty Gear Strive is a game of all time to me. I don't like the wall breaks because you lose the corner or whatever. I have since changed on that stance. By the way, like, oh, you just lose corner, it kind of sucks. Like, not the game as a whole, by the way. You know, I'm pretty sure the Roman cancel mechanic is a deep system that the pro players just really used expertly to like to the maximum potential that it could be. I'm talking about how, like, oh, I don't know, man, I just get no corners, like that specific mechanic, by the way, not the whole game. So this game made me not hate wall breaks, and I'm not talking about wall slams where the walls, like, there is no wall breaks and they slam into the wall. This game made me not hate on wall breaks. You know what was the changing factor, by the way? Well, first of all, it's two. First of all, it's a choice. If you don't want to break the wall, you don't have to break it. If you do, you can. And the thing is, I usually choose to break the wall because I want my, like, assist gauge back. I like getting it on wall breaks and all that. And, oh, and by the way, most stages in this game have a wall slam because they have a limit. That's the other factor I wanted to say. They have a limit, by the way. It's not infinite. Well, some stages are. I'm pretty sure Nowhere is the only infinite one, I think. But they have a limit, so if you keep slamming your opponent to the left, you're gonna have the corner and stuff. Well, maybe, because this game really does have, like, no corners, Oki and stuff, which we'll get to that, by the way, in the bad section. And don't worry, I'm not even gonna talk about the Oki. Well, kind of, right? Well, like what I just said, but yeah, at least you get the corner and stuff, so theoretically you can lock your opponent down in the corner, and at least it's a choice. Like I said, wall breaks are a choice in this game. That's what made me really love wall breaks in this game, and also they made them less consistent. Did you know that level 1 supers, or level 50 for being honest, technical, did you know that those used to wall break? In fact, Spider-Man's animation, first of all, it still looks like he throws them to over to the wall. But, like, he had a different animation where he just yeeted them over to the other stage. But then they took out, like, some things. Like, I'm pretty sure Air 6H used to just, at any time, if you put it in, used to knock over to the wall, I'm pretty sure. But now they just said certain special moves do. And, like, you know, after you do a 2H, you can knock them over with a 6H. And stuff, you know, stuff like that. It's like, bro, it's just a choice. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's like, man, thank God. Thank God it's a choice. So on to the bad section I had with this game. The beta. So yeah, the PC port does need work. I was on PC. I do not own a PlayStation. Thank God this beta was on PC. Sony, and by the way, this was Sony's fault. Stop cucking Tokon. They ruined the beta for so many people. In case you didn't know, you're somehow figuring this out on my channel, which is, you know, significantly less popular. Sony has like 6 brands. Again, I'm not a technician. I just copying on what I saw on Twitter, but they had 6 like instances, like 6 applications opened on one CPU thread, I guess instead of spread out or whatever. And they were all for like anti-data mining, anti-cracking, I believe. And that's the thing, because it was very, by the way, it was very freaking funny. It was very freaking funny that Comic-Con was coming up and they revealed Cyclops. I thought that I and many people thought they were going to reveal the whole cast, because it's like, oh, if they do data mine everything, we're just gonna, you know, oh, whoa, you revealed season 1, everyone knows who it is already, because Comic-Con was before the beta. But yeah, pretty high for Cyclops Phoenix, to be honest. Maybe the whole team is Phoenix X-Men or something. But, you know, cool costume, cool design, and stuff like that. Dog water comic, I'm gonna say that. Holy fudge. You guys are gonna be so disappointed when you, like, find out the origins of him doing all the Phoenix stuff. Oh, gosh. But, yeah, Sony basically ruined the beta. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure you can probably see it on my gameplay, and yes, I'm gonna post more gameplay. When I was fighting console, it was fine. But, yeah, some of my games were just, I felt it off. Like, I was like, wait, is this game, like, is this slow or something? Like, what is happening? Like it felt wrong, but the thing is, they moved kind of the same or whatever. It's kind of, you might see it, man, because I was just like, wow, this feels off. What frames am I at or something? So yeah, that sucked. And also just, yeah, netcode's issues between crossplays, that sucked. It was just insane. So yeah, they already addressed, by the way, these issues on PC. They have already addressed it, so thank God. Hopefully they can fix it. I know KO, I was talking to him. He's like, you know, it's about to launch or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, KO, and I'm gonna tell you what I told him. I just like to have hope or whatever. Of course, I'm a realist, right? Like, I do want to face reality, but I do like to have hope, whatever. I like to be happy or whatever. Yeah, I like to be happy and stuff. And yeah, it seems like they're gonna fix it and stuff. Surely, surely they're not gonna drop the ball, right? Yo, clip that in case in case the launch of Tokon is even worse than the beta on PC. Man, I'm just gonna cry in the corner. I waited like years for this. Not years, a year. It's like, holy fudge. Anywho, let's just switch on to my other complaint, because yes, again, before I move on, Sony cucked the PC port, not ArcSys. So ArcSys is just probably like, Sony, get off our ding-dongs, alright? Oh, what if they crack? Oh, what if they crack? Surely that was beta problems, like they were for anti-cracking and data mining, surely. Please, I'm begging you. On to my next note. So yes, the input reader, you'll see in my commentary gameplay. Dude, this input reader needs lots of work. Sometimes I just don't get my inputs in combos. Like, for real. It is insane. Gosh dang, it's so annoying too. You'll see me freaking just like stop. I'm just like, and you might even see me get hit or whatever. I'm just like, bro, where's my light? So yeah, it just sucks. And then I hear that, oh, by the way, the input latency depends on your GPU. I'm like, oh my freaking gosh. And by the, like, I'm pretty sure I have a modern-ish GPU, 4060 Ti Super NVIDIA, by the way, GeForce. It's like, dude, I have a very modern one, bro. There's no way I'm still just like, there's no way I'm cucked, right? There's no freaking way. So yes, fix the input reader. I hope they address that. Thank God. Well, not thank God. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully they fix that, because right now, it ain't looking good, Chief. It certainly ain't. So please, can air dashes be like deep Dragon Ball fighters? This is my next note, by the way. Can Dragon Ball fighters make a comeback? Come back. Ah, I'm losing my mind. But can Dragon Ball? Oh my gosh! Can the air dashes be like Dragon Ball fighters? Can I press my normal while I'm air dashing and it comes out? That's what I really want. That's what I really want. You see me air dashing in the gameplay or whatever? I had to be like strict, like after it comes out of air dash, I have to press a button. No, please don't have me do it like that. That's insane. Dragon Ball fighters, I can press the normal inner air dash and they do it. Why do I have to wait? And like sometimes, like not sometimes, oh my gosh, I keep saying it, but Cloud made a tweet, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree to it, where he said like Tokon just does not want you to mix. And the thing is, he's talking about like we have cross-up protection. We do? I didn't feel that, but you know, he is right. He played more than me. But hopefully like they share. Hopefully it's not the cross-up protection that like. Oh my gosh, my words. Hopefully he's not like counting for the removal of the crosshair protection for assists. Because in case you didn't know, this like 2SKO, this game in the beginning wanted to wanted assists to have lows too. Like you could set up your assist or low or whatever. And obviously that was going to be fudging cancer. By the way, yeah, that was going to be cancer. By the way. Because like you could do an overhead and low at the same time, and I bet you fighting game veterans would be like, well, I don't know, you should have guessed right. Like, no man, that's that's kind of unfair to me, but that's just my own opinion. So I wanted to just disagree if he has that notion of the assist ones. But if he's talking about like, wait, we generally have cross-up protection, then yes, we should take that out. What do you mean I air dash over an opponent and I just don't cross them up? What? That's insane. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts. Another bad thing, I ain't gonna lie. Air dashes need to be like Dragon Ball Fighters, man, where I press my normal and it during an air dash and it comes out. Excuse me? Okay, just moving on to the next note, just speed blitzing right here. So, this game has 4 chain limits on normals. Why? I do not see the negative or overpoweredness on having it just like any standard fighting game. What? In case you don't know what I mean that you can only light, medium. You might be thinking, oh, do you not go to heavy? What do you mean? That's basic of fighting games. You could go LMH. No, this game has a 4 chain limit for some reason. So yes, this does need to go. This is just going to be short. I shouldn't have to defend myself on here. I've seen plenty of people say this. This does need to go. And now, remember when I was talking about Oki or recovery or whatever, like a while ago? So, yeah, my next note is, can we, for the love of Christ Almighty, can we ease up on the recovery of getting up, please? I don't mind having no Oki, but can I meaty them, please? Like, oh my gosh, that's literally my note right there. If you guys wanted to be like, oh, we're gonna ease up on the noobs again by just being like, oh, by the way, there's no corner pressure or whatever. Well, you can still be put in the corner, right? There's tech chasing, by the way, so you can still be chased down. Like, you can't just be like, haha, I stole your turn. It's like, no. I'm just gonna air dash towards you and hit the air button that I should get, but whatever. But yeah, the recovery of getting up in this game, first of all, I adore the animations. Everyone has a unique recovery animation when they roll, even when they get up. Dude, this game's animations are just so amazing. By the way, did you know that depending if your assist gets hit or not, your assist will do like a success or failure animation, right? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love all the animations in this game, bro. Oh my goodness. But anywho, yes, can we please, like, I don't know, speed the recovery animation up if you want, or even, just cut it out or something, like cut the ending part out a little bit, and please allow me to just hit them, meaty them. Like I said, I don't mind having no Oki, but can I meaty them, please? This is fudging ridiculous. I don't get it. But anyway, that's, all that note. And my last note that talks about, the bad things. Okay. So, oh, wait, this was, retaining to the recovery. So, I put in, also, did they want this game to not be SF6? Which I understand, but I even have parentheses here, like, this is still about the recovery. What I mean, even if they do recover, I feel like we have throw protection too much, I feel. Or maybe I'm just whiffing throws on their, like, recovery frames, probably, but yeah. Which, to be fair, yeah, and I'm not even excited for Yasmin's patch or whatever. And, Yasmin interests me, but she doesn't make me excited about the season. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Even though I do agree that I actually like this season, we get 2 new SF6 characters, but again, that's just me. But yeah, I'm not even excited about this new SF6. And oh, we adjusted Mai's 2 MK by 1 frame. There you guys go. It's like, this is it. It's like, yeah, bro, we don't want to change the game too much. Yo, this Tekken Season 2, I really wish it didn't happen. That scared the balls off of Capcom. Gosh dang. Gosh dang. But anywho, I'm gonna move on to my other notes right here. So, I'm gonna touch on the play only on X Mansion stage talk. So, I disagree fully. I am on the side where I disagree with, like, in tournaments, by the way, the whole X Mansion on stage talk by the way, first of all, I don't even know if oh my gosh, when the game comes out, I don't even know if online you can choose a stage. If everyone wants to pick X Mansion, you have the freedom to do so. That's completely fine. If you don't like these wall breaks, that everyone is taught to their own opinion. It's subjective that I like wall breaks now, like in this game, not like Strive though, right? Again, if you want to do it, you do you, Booth. You do you. But in tournaments, nah. I think we're in a Tekken situation, by the way. I even said that I think, in this parentheses right here, I think stages matter like Tekken. So, yeah, and you might be thinking, how? Well, because, like, if you know this stage, like, you know, like, where the corner is and stuff like that, even if it's just one point like that, like, map knowledge, quite literally map knowledge, which, yeah, map knowledge is a part of Tekken. And this, just like this game too, and also from a viewer perspective, wow, just on X Mansion again. And it's because the players be like, well, I don't want to deal with the wall breaks. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to deal with it, bro. Yeah, I just know in tournaments, no, bro, no, don't kid yourself like that. I truly think that in tournaments we're not seeing that. We're not seeing them just being only on X Mansion. So yeah, that's just me. And nor do I want it like that. Like, if people were asking for my opinion, nor do I want it like that. Because, like, again, viewer variety, oh, we're just on the X Mansion again. And people would just like, and the thing is, if ArcSys right now comes out with it tomorrow, be like, oh, for tournaments, we'll make the central area of every map just have wall slams. That's fine. I actually have no qualms about that. If they want to do that, yeah, go for it. So yeah, if they want to do that, they can do that. But as it is right now, if ArcSys doubles down and says like, no, every map is different, deal with it, I will. And just like I will deal with it if they do the reverse, like I just said. They just said like, hey, for tournaments, we have the, wall slams only things in the central area. Okay, yeah, I'll deal with it. Like, I'm fine. I win either way. I'm fine with either outcome, by the way. So yeah, and then my other topic, this is gonna be the last topic of the video. So on Twitter, yes, there is glazing in this game and there is hatred of this game. So this is my last note right here, speaking on it, because yes, there are people who generally want this to be MVC. I think I've seen one, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I don't even think it was rage bait, but yeah, this idiot on Twitter was like, oh my gosh, I can't press a button out of 8-way dash or whatever and stuff like that. This is not MVC, man. And then he's like filmed himself on somebody even quote tweeted it like that and it made me bust out laughing. He filmed himself, like he booted it up or whatever, set up OBS like or something like that, filmed himself just doing this, uninstalled it and whatever. It's just like, bro, okay. And by the way, I don't mean to be like an abject blazer or whatever. I just went over critiquing all the bad stuff I really hated about the beta or whatever that I think needs fixing. So yeah, so yes, there are people who generally have criticisms. I think this was like, there's a Bible or some, not a literal Bible, but no, it was a Tokon independence of speech or something like that, where this guy listed the problems where the majority of the community, like I think everyone just agrees with, that isn't just a Max Glazer like sucking off Tokon or people who just hate Tokon. Speaking of people who just hate Tokon, by the way, so SonneFox recently, like not recently, I think it was like 2 days ago at the time of this recording, he was like, oh, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the worst modern fighting games I ever played, to be honest, whatever. First of all, that's his opinion, whatever, but I heard Justin Wong's take on that too. And he basically, I'm paraphrasing what Wong said. I'm just gonna paraphrase, but he was like, Justin, basically he was like, SonneFox just like, I guess wants the fast mix-ups or whatever. Like in his chat, like somebody said, oh yeah, restands, resets, and all that has to be fast. He's like, yeah, like that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think so. He plays MK11. He played MK11, I believe, like competitively. I believe. I think I could be tripping. I think he did, which is. I don't know why after MKX you would do that. I know I talked about it before with KO and stuff, and probably on video, probably like with my friends. I don't know why they said, hey, everyone just wants us to tone down the 50-50s to MKX. They like how it's fast, but let's tone down the 50-50s. Make it Street Fighter based, like footsies based. Like, what the fudge? But yeah, you know, he said, again, he has his own opinions. That's fine if he just does not like Tokon. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, Sonic Fox just didn't like it, which, yeah, that's his opinion. Hopefully he changes around, because I actually love this game, to be honest. Maybe he played the PC version. That's why he's saying all this. Maybe he's playing the PC version. Oh, that'd be funny. But anyway, my note, by the way, I don't think I read it. But yeah, I don't think everyone wants this to be MVC again. Some do, but I will acknowledge that. But people genuinely want this game to be good and have its own identity. And yeah, that's just my issue. Not my issue. Well, yeah, actually, no, that is my issue with people who do want this to be MVC. Like that guy who's just like, wait, I can't, when I 8-way dash, I can't fucking, you know, just instantly mix you or whatever. This sucks. Man, this is not MVC. And oof, I don't know how you people missed the marketing of all this time when Tokon was out. I don't know how you did when the developers quite literally said, like, not literally said, but, you know, just implied or even said or something. I don't know what the quote was, but like, you know, this is his own thing or whatever. Even down to the characters, like, oh, people who just haven't been in a Marvel fighting game before. Yeah, I don't know how people have still missed the mark that, oh, this is gonna be MVC but for Marvel only. It's like, no, and nor should it be. MVC should be its own thing. Which, y'all gonna get one, by the way. Like, they did all those recollections and all that, so y'all are gonna get an MVC for. I don't know when, but I do. Who knows? It might be announced at this Game Awards, just like the next NetherRealm game. Which, I'm gonna be honest, it might be M2K, even though I really wish it wasn't. And even though I really wish they don't name that game M2K, please don't. I hate naming conventions like that. I love the God of War 2018 game, but oh my gosh, why did you name it God of War? Not everyone has to say 2018, which I know you can do. I know you'd be like, oh, just say that, but again, you could have just said something like New Beginnings or whatever, but whatever. I don't want to go on my own tangent. I listed all of my thoughts on the Marvel Tokon beta. Hopefully the devs cracked down on the bad, and hopefully you guys take what I said, the good, as you being interested in the game. And I truly have faith that the PC port will be amazing on launch. I believe in ArcSys, especially since they changed the game a lot over the year, by the way, since people last time played it. Because, you know, Max said, like, oh, this is going to be another MK11 situation for him, which I felt the same way. Like, oh, you guys enjoy MK11, it's just not for me. And I really wish it was. I still remember what he said about Spawn in MK11, where he said, like, dude, Spawn's cool as crap, but he's just in the wrong game. Who knows? Maybe he might be invisible versus, which that would make sense, you know, free money. But anywho, I'm not gonna let this video drag on for any longer. If you liked my talks here, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video and stuff like that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.